Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Rivingstone Rule Well, and to the Akims around the four corners of the earth. Greetings, 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 greetings. It's Brother Nasha, the DC Church. Another short, impromptu lesson for the hopeful elect. Yeah, so it's getting close to the wire, and you should be excited that the Lord is bringing all this drama to an end. All right, and it's gonna get crazy, really, really crazy. All right, because the persecution is one thing, and then you have to see all the madness from from the collapse of Esau's empire, and then you also have to witness the destruction that's coming upon the face of the earth. You're gonna see the nuclear missiles bombard Babylon. All right, and your salvation is on its way, and we just got to hold on tight as a man of the Lord, as an Israelite. All right, you have to be willing to hold on and accept the offer that the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai has placed before you. So I'm going to read from the book of Second Ezra, chapter 2. All right, Second Ezra, chapter 2. I'm going to start, focus on verse 13. Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 13. It says, "Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch." This is what the angel told Ezra. All right, and that's a beautiful promise you have to keep in mind. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. All right, and the Lord Yahushua told the disciples that he's going to have the kingdom ready for them. So it was said back then, and it was said during the time of Yahushua. So always remember, man, this is not something you have to turn a blind eye to. You have to remember that you are striving for righteousness upon the face of the earth. You're striving for the deliverance of our people. So you have to accept the offer that the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai has placed before you. He has placed the blueprint right before you. So you just have to stick with the plan, all right? And then you read the book of Matthew, chapter 28. Let me see. Matthew chapter 28, or actually, Matthew chapter 26. Or Matthew chapter 26. And verses 40 and 41. It says, "And Yahushua cometh unto the disciples, and founded them asleep, and said unto Peter, What? Could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." And that's sound advice that the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua gave to the Apostle Peter. All right, that we have to stand firm. You have to be prepared for what is about to come, and you have to be spiritual at all times and let the Lord guide you. Because when you're relying on the flesh, you are bound to make several mistakes, and you're gonna pay for it. That's why the Lord is telling the Apostle Peter, all right, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. All right, prayer, prayer, prayer. Be circumspect and pray. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So remember, there is a battle between the flesh and the spirit, and they are contrary one to the other. And you have to know what it really means to have salvation. All right. The Lord is expecting us. Well, it's expecting us to stand firm. All right. To stay steadfast. All right. Because it's not going to be an easy ride. All right. Because the test is coming. So expect troubles, man, to come knock on your door, and the Lord will deliver you. Okay, that's exactly what it is. So just like the apostles experienced their tragic episodes, you're gonna have situations like that too. But it's only there to build you up, okay? Because you're not gonna really lose, your salvation. All right, you're just getting prepared, you know, for a transition. All right. So Matthew chapter 10, verse 22. It says, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved." Yeah. So when that trial and tribulation comes around for the brothers, always remember the Lord already told you that you have to be cautious. All right. Because that family bond that you have into earthly family is gonna be tested, and when it falls apart, oh boy, it's gonna be hurt. It's gonna be hurt, very very hurtful. But God has already told you what's gonna happen. There's gonna be betrayal. All right, the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, the son against the father against the son. All that, you see that a lot in the world. You see how people just fold, okay, and see what people do when they take the Judas purse. So always remember, man, that the Lord is not going to forsake you. Verse 23, "But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another." All right. So when the Lord makes an opportunity to move away from a location that's giving you a hard time, especially when you're doing the work, you're holding camp, hey, move on to another spot, you know. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. So always remember that, man. And verse 24 says, "The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord." So the Lord Yahweh experienced tragic episodes, in his ministry, and we have to, because we are working according to his plan, according to his blueprint. So we're gonna have to drink of that cup. All right. So don't be ashamed. All right, to stand for the testimony of Mashiach Yahushai, and I'll keep this brief. That's exactly what the scripture is all about. Every beginning has an end, and the word of the Lord is quick and powerful than any two-edged sword. So Revelation chapter 3 verse 11 says, "Behold, I come quickly." And that's a beautiful phrase you have to remember. "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." And that's good advice right there. All right, that's good advice. So you have to make sure that you stay with the plan. All right, you stay steadfast, because we almost are out here, man. We're like in the last seconds of Esau's rulership. The last milliseconds, and it's beautiful, man. We just have to stay prayed up and have faith in the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai, that He is able to deliver us in the time of our darkest hour, or at the time of Jacob's trouble. So with that, just say Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bashim Ashai Bashim Kwakadash, and double honors and salutations to the apostles of Great Millstone and to Akim around the four corners of earth, preaching the gospel of sincerity and truth and diligence of mind. Shalom.